that was rolling, but then the waves came crashing on. Maybe I was too controlling, but I was nearly alone. Come on, forgive me, baby, 'cause I need you now. Need all your love. I need all your love.